What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. It has been a minute since my last video, but yeah, today I'm back at it again talking about Modern Warfare 2 because, well, for some reason we still have no information about the next Call of Duty game. I was actually chatting with one of my IRL friends and he's like, oh, are you gonna play the next COD? Because he knows I do YouTube and stuff like that. And he goes, like, oh, are you gonna play the next COD? I'm like, I don't know, probably just because of YouTube. And then he goes, wait, I don't even know what's it called. Where's the trailer? Shouldn't there be like an alpha beta coming out soon? I'm like, yeah, you know what? You're right. There should be all this stuff. We're in August, guys. August has actually snuck up on us. The end of summer is actually like creeping up on us. I know for these guys in school, like that, I don't know, it obviously sucks. For everybody who's like working and, you know, a little older, it doesn't mean as much, I guess, but maybe like if you have kids or something, it makes a difference. But, you know, for most like single young adults, something like that, like, yeah, summer doesn't mean that much anymore. Besides like the end of besides the end of like beach season and stuff like that, like, you know, looking good and stuff like that, and like tank tops and t-shirts. Anyway, that's besides the point. I brought up that conversation for you guys because Modern Warfare 3 is just so far behind, right? Like, can we just call it right now? Can we just chalk it? Like, Modern Warfare 3 is gonna suck, okay? Like, if it was not going to suck, they would have showed us something by now, okay? We already know it's supposed to be like a year. It's literally coming out like a year earlier than it should be because Treyarch should be coming out now, but you know, I think they actually want to try with Treyarch this time, so they're just gonna, you know, BS something in the meantime until Treyarch's like ready for an extra year, which I'm kind of fine with. The only problem is, like, do I really want to pay another $70 for this Modern Who Cares 3, for this Modern DLC 3? Like, do I really want to do that? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, as a YouTuber, I'm going to make it back in like, I don't even know, like definitely in a month, right? I'm definitely going to make the money back. So it doesn't matter too much to me, but like for casual fans, like I don't want to support, you know, this company and then turn around and be like, you know what, this game sucks, right? Like I don't really want to do that. I did in the past couple, I guess the past like 5 years since I've been making YouTube videos, and I don't really want to, you know, it's easy to get a lot of views by being negative about a game, right? It's very easy. The problem with that is like, how sustainable is that, right? How many videos can you make of the same thing over and over again, right? Plus, every time you make that video, your joy, your passion decreases by a lot, all right? It goes down a ton. You can see it from a lot of content creators. Like, sure, they have huge growth spurts, you know, they jump up like 30, 50,000 subscribers in the span of like a Call of Duty game, and then all of a sudden they just stop making videos after like 2 months, after 3 months. And it's not because, you know, they're not growing anymore. I mean, that's probably part of it, but it's because they've said things so many times that are just so negative that they're just like, why am I doing this anymore? You know, is the growth really worth it? And that's something you got to struggle with as a content creator. I'm not here giving life advice or content creator advice. You know, that's not me. I'm not big enough for that. I say all this to say Modern Warfare 3 is going to very likely suck, very likely going to be unfinished, unpolished, probably tons of glitches and hacks and stuff like that going on. Speaking of hacks, I saw on Charlie Intel's on Twitter the other day, this dude posted, hackers are flying around in Modern Warfare 2, the current Call of Duty game. There are hackers flying around. What is Activision doing, dude? Like, you're gonna kill off Warzone to save Modern Warfare 2, then you're gonna let Modern Warfare 2 just die. Like, I don't understand what they're doing, right? Like, and then they're gonna BS some new game in a few months too that is going to pretty much be dead anyway. I don't know, man. It's just like, as a content creator, it's so hard to be like, you know, I want to make videos on this game. I was passionate about this franchise, and then this franchise it left us, right? Like, there's no other alternative, right? They don't care about it. If they cared about multiplayer, they would drop constant updates, constantly be talking about it with us, constantly you know, asking for fan feedback. What map do you want us to bring back? What do you think of this bundle? Hey, here's a flash sale for this bundle. Nothing, absolutely nothing. It's just overpriced bundles everywhere you look. You know, as soon as you're greeted with the screen, like the menu screen, it's just boom, bundle, buy this game, buy this game. Have you played Cold War? Have you played Vanguard? Have you played Warzone? Hey, spend money in Warzone. Here's 4 more bundles in front of your face. It's nothing about, hey, did you have fun this game? What's your favorite map? You know, do you want map voting back? Do you prefer Dead Silence? Let's put a vote to it. Do you want shipment in this map in this week, or do you want shoot house? Nothing, none of that. It's just bundle in your face. By the way, there's one more bundle. Like, come on, dude. It's infuriating. It's just like annoying. I don't want to log on and be greeted with this, especially for a game I already paid money for, right? Now, for those of you who watched my channel before, and honestly, I don't really blame you these days if you don't, because like, who wants to listen and talk about Call of Duty these days? There's nothing to talk about. Like, even casual fans have moved on. Like, I don't know, hardcore fans definitely moved on by now. But anyway, for those of you who watched my previous video, I talked about Valorant. And I might have mentioned this, I honestly don't remember, because it's kind of like 5-6 days in between videos now, so I honestly don't remember. But I actually did drop money in Valorant. Now, that's not something I usually do in video games, but I think the precedent of like willing to spend money in a free-to-play game, because Valorant is free-to-play if you didn't know, because I've been playing it for at least, I don't know, 2 hours a day for the past like month. So it's like, I've been playing it, right? You know what I mean? I've been spending my time on that game. I want to show support for that. I've never felt that once in Call of Duty, despite how many hours and all that stuff I've played in Call of Duty, because the principle of the fact is that I already spent so much money on this game. $60, $70 for this unfinished, unpolished product is just not worth it. It doesn't matter which game you come out with, right? Whether it's Modern Warfare 1, Cold War, Vanguard, Modern Warfare 2, even Black Ops 4 to a certain degree, like none of them are like inherently worth it. None of them feel like they're $60 titles, Black Ops 4 is missing like a campaign. Modern Warfare 1 had like 8 maps at launch. Vanguard was going to be started on Vanguard. Cold War was just such a huge step down graphics and fidelity wise. It felt like a toy game compared to the previous game. Modern Warfare 2, dude, just don't make me laugh, all right? If you're going to defend Modern Warfare 2 at this point, don't make me laugh. I say all this to say, Call of Duty has like not killed my interest in gaming, but like I just don't care. Like, it's gotten so bad to where I can't even enjoy content creators that I like normally watch for Call of Duty because I'm that disinterested. It's nothing against content creators, your neroscinema, Blame Truth, JB, fooly, like all these dudes. I watch pretty much all their videos, like I used to, right? But like nowadays, I'll click on one, I'll listen for like 3-4 minutes. It doesn't even matter who it is, by the way. This is not a knock on anybody. I'll listen to like 3 to 4 minutes in, and I'll be like, yeah, you know what? you're right. Like there's just no point in like listening anymore, because everyone says the same thing of how bad this game is. I'm saying the same thing too, right? I'm not special. I'm not unique. It's just everyone's in an echo chamber of how bad this title is, how bad this franchise has become. And it doesn't matter, big or small content creators, right? There's tons of small content creators saying the same thing, tons of big content creators saying the same thing. To be quite honest with you guys, even the huge content creators, they don't say it, but you can tell they don't play this game. They don't want to talk about this game. They don't want to play this game. Huge channels like Warzone channels like that, they're struggling. Yeah, it's gotten so bad. I don't know what happened to this franchise, dude. They had a gold mine. They really did. With Warzone 1, with Mono for 2019, like they had a gold mine. They had the maybe it was COVID, maybe it was the pandemic, I don't know, but like they had the world of gaming like in their hands, and they just dropped it. As soon as like, I would say around Vanguard time, around mid Vanguard time is when they dropped the ball. And Modern Warfare 2 is like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like we're so far beneath the ground. Like if we were like the interest, like I don't know, man. There's just zero interest. There is absolutely no interest in playing this title, this franchise. No one really wants to talk about this game either. Like it's just, I've never seen it so bad. I've never seen this franchise be so in the ground. I've never been this personally disinterested in playing Call of Duty in the longest time. Like I've taken breaks, right? In in Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2019, I've taken a huge break to play Black Ops 4. That's not exactly a disinterest in Call of Duty, right? Because I'm still playing Call of Duty. In Vanguard and I think Cold War 2, I've taken like a month break to play not Vanguard, to play Valorant, and then I would eventually come back, right? Maybe I'll come back, for Modern Warfare 2. Maybe it's possible, but like it's been like at least a month and a half, and I have not had any interest. I didn't play the past season. I didn't try the past season maps aside from like the gameplay you saw last video or something like that. Yeah, dude, it is rough. It is not easy to like talk about this game, to play this game. That's why you're watching XDefiant gameplay, dude. I am waiting for XDefiant to come out. I am playing Valorant as much as I can to just not play Call of Duty. I'm playing other games too. It's just no interest in booting up this game. You can talk to my like Discord friends, like they have not seen me on in like a month, dude. It's just who wants to play this game, dude? Who wants to play this game? I feel bad for the artists and people like that who are making the bundles, and you know, I guess gameplay testers. I don't even know if there's anyone testing this game, to be honest with you guys, but I feel bad for everyone who's like doing their best to make this fun and interesting. But like, it's crazy how much they drop the ball, how much they don't care, and how much of a gold mine they're sitting on that they're just not capitalizing on, right? If they literally just listen to the community, like honestly, like me and like 5 YouTubers could probably run the socials of this franchise. Like maybe me and like 2 YouTubers could run the socials, answer questions, stuff like that. Like, and we would turn this franchise around, like me and pick any 2 COD content creators. It doesn't matter if like I agree with them or disagree with them. Like, we know what we're talking about, okay? And it's just, yeah, it's just disappointing how much of a gold mine they're sitting on that they just don't want to capitalize. They don't want to listen to the feedback. They don't want to make actual changes that impact the gameplay. It's just, you know what? There's a UAV glitch, exclusive ace. Who cares? Here's 6 more bundles. Oh, you don't like the way there's no dead silence, neroscinema. Who cares? Buy Cold War instead. Just it's disgraceful. It's really dumb. You can't see me, but I'm throwing my hands up in the air. It's just dumb. You know, I'm saying it out loud. I'm saying it, you know, for like the millionth time. You guys have heard this from other YouTubers as well, I'm sure. But yeah, man, that's it for the video. Again, struggling on gameplay right here. I don't know how much more gameplay I have. I might actually have to hop back on this game because I don't have that much more X-Defiant gameplay too. I might have to dig up some old Vanguard gameplay or something. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe for new, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Peace.